we are live here for this Nexus 6 unboxing. I got the 64 gig Midnight Blue. But first I want to take a little trip down memory lane here, just to show how far we've come. Let's take it all the way back to Motorola V66. How about that? It's got the green screen. It's got everything you need in a phone, you know, phone numbers, screen. That way you can see the phone numbers that you're calling. It's got Snake on there, so that's a pretty good one. Antenna doesn't come out. And let's see, we got this this old Nokia that actually brought with me back from China, and you see it's got a little tape on it. It's not actually the tape holding the phone together. It's a Nokia, so the phone is holding the tape together. And I want to see. I bet it still turns on. It might not. All right, battery's completely dead. That's about, I can't even tell you how old that is. Got this Motorola Crazer, again, still with the flip, but it's nice and shiny, and it is pretty sweet. This came out after the Razr, so it's, you know, thinner, a little bit more sleek, plus it's blue. Blue is hot to get, and it's got a little camera. Got a little camera. The other ones didn't have that before, and this one would have had a color screen on it. Get that out of the way. From there, I moved up to the Sony Ericsson T610, and this was a pretty sweet phone. This had the internet on it. I don't know if it had, yeah, it has a little camera. It's got, it was probably a 1.3 megapixel camera on the back, which was pretty nice. It's got a little reflecty thing so you could see, you know, for your selfies. I don't know if selfie was a word back then, but you could take them if you wanted to. This one, I think it's T-Mobile SDA. I forget who makes it. HTC. This one was, once I got it unlocked, I was able to take this with me over to China, and I got to use their cellular networks and have the internet. It's got a little track thing. It also had a camera on the back. Totally dope phone. Nope, lied. Then we bumped up to the T-Mobile, what the hell was this called? The G1. Yeah, the G1. This had everything. It had slide-out keyboard, which I used quite often while in the passenger seat driving, we'll say that. And you could use it without looking at the phone, which was always good because you want to maintain eye contact with whoever you're talking to. It was nice. It was nice. Really crappy camera on the back, but what are you going to do? Those are, and I bumped up to the T-Mobile My Touch. Again, it had the slide-out keyboard, so you could type really nice, real fast while you're talking to people in the car. Better screen, same crappy camera. So here's what we've all been waiting for: the Nexus, right? The Nexus.
Well, let's see the back of that. Let's see the back of that box.
Google. Here we go. Next. Oh,
that's the 4.
Oh. I got this off Amazon Prime.
Ah.
Is that why there's such a discount? Let's see. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's the 4. Just kidding. That's my real phone that I'm using right now. Jokes. Which this 4 is pretty awesome. I mean, I just updated it to Lollipop, and it's like giving it a new life. So that's nice. So here's a real one. Nexus 6. Take out that first sweet plastic. How do I bust this baby open? It's got little perforations right here. Yeah, I guess I'll just take out my handy dandy cutter. Let's see how little damage I can do to the entire box. Let's hope I don't throw it on the ground like that iPhone kid. All right. Ah, yes. Original size comparison. You can see.
That thing is massive.
Yes. So, yeah, it's a little bit bigger than my 4, huh? and a little bit bigger than the old Motorola V66. Probably higher resolution too. So let's pop this baby on out. We got a little Nexus kit. Nexus, what do we got in there? Ah, okay. All right, well. Oh, it says 6. That's how you know. Cool instructions, well designed. It's pretty. Oh, and it shows you the NFC near field charging sweet spot right there, or near field connectivity. We'll be trying that out in a bit. This little thing, it looks to be the thing that pops out the SIM tray. We'll check
What
that
kind
out.
of SIM is? What kind of SIM is that? Is it a micro SIM, a mini SIM?
I'm hoping it's a micro SIM because that's what the N4 was, and that's what I have. So we'll give it a shot. Let's see. We also got the, what do they call this? Turbocharger. Yeah. My girlfriend's, I think she has a Galaxy Note 5, and the turbocharger kicks a lot of ass. And then in here you just got more cardboard. Yeah, you could just throw that into the ocean or whatever you want to do. Now, everyone loves peeling off the plastic on these things. I don't really care, so whatever. I mean, here, you can pretend. We'll give you a little POV shot to pretend that these are your hands. What's going to be the easiest way? Maybe if I come.
Oh yeah, let me work that.
Yeah. Okay.
What color is the back? Blue?
Oh, I got the midnight blue.
Ooh, that is nice.
Ooh, such shine, such shine.
The blue kind of reminds me of one of those early Galaxy Nexus phones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Galaxy Nexus, but
the Galaxies.
Galaxy S. Yeah, is that what it's? Yeah.
Maybe.
Is that like the same kind of blue?
I don't know. I never had it, dude.
Oh yeah,
you saw my collection of phones.
You have a lot of Motorola's.
Yeah, it just kind of happened that way. Now, people say that this thing is a fingerprint magnet, and let's see, based on the Mac camera. Oh yeah, you can already see a little smudges. That's cool. On the front too. So yeah, we're comparing sizes, and so this is the G1, and this is the N6, and here's BMO. Just so you know, it keeps things in perspective for you. Now, a lot of people were concerned about, oh, what if I drop it in something and it gets damaged or whatever. So I got my Adobe Tumbler right here. We're going to check out what happens when we pour assorted candies on it, and it looks like it's holding up pretty well. The screen is getting a little bit marked up, but that's not too bad. And this actually is performing a lot better than the iPhone 6. So that's something that you want to take into consideration. And you can just pick up these assorted candies and chocolates and eat them. And that's good. All right, what do we got to do now? We got to turn it on or something? Oh, let me try out this case. You do like regular case things to put it on, and then it clicks in. Yeah, it's on there. I'm sure this one is a power button right here. Let's give it a shot. Oh, look at that. And we're going to sit here in awkward silence while it loads.
The power button's like halfway down the side. Down the left side.
Yeah, it's pretty close, and it's pretty close to this the volume button. In this case, you can't really feel the difference too much, but
how tall is it out of the top of your hand?
Okay.
Like, I hold my phone like this, and look how much taller it is out of the top of my hand.
Out of the top of my hand, huh? Eh. Oh, there. Maybe you can see that. So
Yeah.
halfway up,
Yeah.
and if you look at the, where did I put it? The 4. I seem to have lost the 4. Out of sight, out of mind, I guess. So comparison here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing is massive.
But ultimately, I mean, like, if you look at it just in my hand, it is pretty big, and I definitely can't reach the corners at all. But that's fine. Nobody expects you to.
Uh-huh.
Not these days. Let's crack this baby open, and hopefully not crack it. Click. Skip. You can see all my wireless networks, so you can enter them. They're completely unprotected, so yeah. I mean, it's huge, but that's kind of which direction that all this is going. Chad, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how fast the internet browser works on the Nexus.
Oh boy. Okay. Click.
Like, you're gonna have to get pretty deep in there.
Yep.
Go through all the setup.
And just for a candy comparison, you'll see that N4, it performs just as well.
Google knows what they're doing.
Yeah. You know,
Candy
this one's named Lollipop. This operating system is named Lollipop, so obviously they took the candy test into deep consideration. And of course, they can't type with one hand, right? So let's hope that. Oh, it can take up to a minute, guys.
Dude, that thumb.
Yeah, T-Mobile.
So have you always had T-Mobile?
Yep, basically.
Does this phone does Wi-Fi calling?
That's what they tell me. They tell me it does Wi-Fi calling out of the box, so we'll see.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that other carriers who are selling the Nexus 6 don't have Wi-Fi calling?
I did hear that, and that blows.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay, just another size comparison. So here's an ice cream sandwich. And it's a little smaller than an ice cream sandwich. So if you have eaten them soon, recently, you'll notice a considerable size difference. Okay, let's just skip. Skip anyway. I told you to skip. Skip. Next. I'll do all this later. More. Next. Finish. Oh my god, I finished. Alright, what do we got? Later. Just asking me for the Android update. Alright. Got it. Connect to the internet. Now what are we doing here? Oh, let's do this. Next. No thanks. Let's do one of these. Let's ask it something. What do you want to ask it? Okay. Okay, Google. How long can the Nexus 6 last underwater? All right, some people did a water test. I know personally I watched another Redditor submerge his Nexus 6 for about an hour, and then he pulled it out and it worked fine.
What? That seems outrageous.
Now, let's see. How long can a Nexus 6 survive underneath candy corn? Well, there's no clear answer on that. So let's see. And we'll just time lapse. Okay, so that was about 2 hours underneath candy corn, and you can see that the Nexus 6 is working just fine. It's passed all the tests. It's passed the handle tests. I mean, I'm a taller dude, but I still can't use this one-handed. Nobody expects you to. Looking forward to how fast the processor is. Looking forward to the free Wi-Fi calling. That's going to be amazing. And just overall, looking forward to this premium Android experience. And with that, I think I'll end this unboxing. Farewell.